If you've been arrested for drunk driving or charged with a crime, you know the helpless feeling. Your driving privileges or your freedom may be lost, but you haven't lost your right to legal protection. An aggressive and experienced attorney will protect your rights and privileges. For Crime 88, here's former Assistant State's Attorney Johnathan Minkus.
From DUI to suspended license, we'll fight to protect you at affordable fees. That's my promise.
Call Crime 88 for a free consultation. Dial CRIME 88. Call now.
Well, the challenge is to make an inexpensive car that is not cheap.
Yeah, but we're not talking about an Econobox, we're talking about a real car.
But when you get in the sensor, you don't feel like you're in a boxy little car.
People are responding to this, too, because there's over
There
a
is
million more.
tremendous consumer satisfaction in this car, and that is very satisfying.
There wouldn't be a million on the road.
It's a challenge. You know what a challenge is? A challenge is
Making my 3-year-old eat meatloaf.
Nissan, built for the most important race of all, the human race.
Ever since your post office invented express mail overnight delivery, others have tried to copy our Eagle, but it's not so easy. You see, express mail overnight reliability is close to perfect, with the most convenient locations and prices as low as $10.75. About half what most others charge, so we're pretty hard to imitate. So use the original express mail service from your post office.
Who says Swanson makes the best chicken broth? Author Jennifer Harvey Lang asked a group of experts to take a blind taste test.
This one, definitely.
They rated Swanson chicken broth best. Use it as a soup starter.
A full, rich taste.
For light stews and stir fries.
Wonderful flavor.
For holiday gravy and stuffing.
Clearly the best.
No wonder Swanson is America's #1 ready-to-serve chicken broth and the expert's choice.
Swanson chicken broth makes the best of it. Zestfully clean. Zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
Do I look clean to you? Surprise. I'm not fully clean unless I'm zestfully clean. Soap leaves a sticky film on you that won't rinse away, but Zest rinses you fully clean.
Zestfully, zestfully, zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
If this ain't St. Lonsdale, how about taste of Havana? I chew my beard.
Today's natural leaf ANC contains Cuban seed tobacco. Antonio and Cleopatra's mildly revolutionary cigars with Cuban seed.
If this ANC a good idea, have a taste of Havana, my minister's cigars will eat it.
We'll return to the WGN Saturday Night Action Theater in just a moment.
They told me you were arriving today, so I came to pick you up.
But you're dead.
So are you, kiddo. Welcome to heaven. Here, put these on, huh? I can't stand here talking to you bare-assed.
Timothy Hutton's a bit of a devil, but when he meets angelic Kelly McGillis, they have a romance that's made in heaven.
And Kevin Kline's a reporter with a story South Africa doesn't want told in Cry Freedom. This week on At the Movies.
Sunday night at 7:30 on Channel 9.
What makes a great couch potato? Well, you get the best taters and the softest couches you can find. And you sit them taters down for 6 months of game shows, football, and made-for-TV movies. Then you check them to be sure each spud is ready. You pick them, you pack each one in a tater sack, and you ship them out.
The couch potato, the complete vegetable, each sold separately, new from Coleco.
Plant one next to someone you love.
David is right at home with indoor air pollution. You are too. So many familiar things inside can pollute the very air you breathe. Surprised? Honeywell isn't. Today, you need a quality Honeywell air cleaner. It can remove up to 95% of the air's polluting particles. Switch to a better environment. Call now to learn more about a Honeywell air cleaner.
If you really need a drink, call us. If you don't call, we can't help.
Hey, this trip I'll get this travel tote free. And just in time.
Budget Rent-A-Car announces free Pierre Cardin luggage for frequent flyers.
Love this garment bag. Just a few more trips and I'll get another one. For my husband.
The more you rent from Budget, the more luggage you get free.
I travel a lot.
So we got this whole set in no time.
Now, in addition to fine cars at low rates, frequent flyers have 9 more reasons to frequent Budget. Call for details.
Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman now return in Papillon.
Close your eyes for a moment. Now imagine chopping green pepper, mushrooms, onions, and celery, then stir-frying them with shrimps and succulent seafood. No peeking. And serving it with teriyaki glaze and rice pilaf. Okay, now open your eyes. This is what you've been imagining. Denny's Seafood Stir Fry, one of 6 new dishes we call the Delightfuls, available only at Denny's, and, of course, in your imagination.
Nobody's better in cold than all-temperature cheer.
I can't describe how bad it feels. I feel like it's this big, like a big tomato. I've got a sore nose.
It's just the rubbing and the dripping and the sneezing and the wiping and the rubbing and the dripping and the sneezing and the wiping.
Introducing first aid for your nose when it's sore from too much blowing. New Puffs Plus.
Feels like there may be something in there.
There's lotion. I feel it on my fingers.
No. A lotion.
Oh, yeah, I could hold this right here all day. I want to know how they got it on here.
It's the first tissue with moisturizing lotion. New Puffs Plus.
Well, it saved my nose.
Puffs Plus is much less irritating than my tissue. I've never had an experience where you blow your nose and it feels so good.
New Puffs Plus. First aid for your sore nose.
I got my old nose back. I'm happy.
Well, you know the bad news.
Charlie Carlson is in the meeting of his life, and his shirt is perfectly dry. But that doesn't mean he smells good. Because underarm odor isn't visible, he needs total protection. Sure Solid.
If everyone would take a look
Sure not only helps protect against wetness, it actually kills bacteria that cause odor. So, Charlie, why go to work with a dry shirt and a false sense of security? Use Sure Solid, and be just as sure about odor as you are about wetness.
We'll return to the WGN Saturday Night Action Theater in just a moment.
For about 70 cents, you can buy a can of soda, regular or diet. In Ethiopia, for just 70 cents a day, you can feed a child like Jamal nourishing meals. For about 70 cents, you can also buy a cup of coffee. In Guatemala, for 70 cents a day, you can help a child like Vilma get the clothes she needs to attend school. For about 70 cents, you can buy a pack of gum, plain or sugarless. In Central America, for 70 cents a day, you could help a child like Maria, who received an operation to restore her sight. Since 1938, Christian Children's Fund has helped children of many faiths and their communities with food, medical care, clothing, a chance to go to school, or whatever is needed most.
Today, so many children around the world still need your help. And through Christian Children's Fund, you can reach out to one of them by sharing, well, just a little of your pocket change. It takes so little for you to become a special friend to a child in a developing country, but boy, the good it can do is worth more than you can imagine. Why don't you call this toll-free number right now to learn more about CCF? As a sponsor, you can exchange photos and letters with your sponsored child. Every letter you get back will show you the growth and progress you've helped make possible. You'll also receive Child World magazine, which explains why your help is needed so urgently. sponsorship is just $21 a month. That breaks down to 70 cents a day. So why don't you call now? There's truly no obligation, and we'll send you all the information you need so you can make your decision.
Please call now. With a little of your spare change, you can start to change the life of a child forever.
The 1988 Mercury Sable. Not only does it control the air, but it helps control the cost of options. You'll save over $800 when you buy a preferred equipment package that includes electronic AM/FM stereo cassette, air conditioning, speed control, dual power seats, and more. Mercury Sable. Only at your Lincoln Mercury dealer.
Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman now return in Papillon.
They told me you were arriving today, so I came to pick you up.
But you're dead.
So are you, kiddo. Welcome to heaven. Here, put these on, huh? I can't stand here talking to you bare-assed.
Timothy Hutton's a bit of a devil, but when he meets angelic Kelly McGillis, they have a romance that's made in heaven.
And Kevin Klein's a reporter with a story South Africa doesn't want told in Cry Freedom. This week on At the Movies.
Sunday night at 7:30 on Channel 9.
Big juicy blueberries bursting as they bake. Keebler makes new elfin loaves just like Mom used to make.
Only smaller. The Keebler elves bake real fruits, nuts, and spices into snacking-size elfin loaf snap breads. Then wrap them and rush them fresh to your grocer's freezer.
Blueberry, banana, carrot.
Frozen for a snack or a break.
New Keebler elfin loaves, just like Mom used to make.
Only smaller.
No matter how normal you pretend life is, if you live with someone who has an alcohol problem, you know you live a nightmare. A never-ending series of crises, destroying your life and tearing your family apart. If someone you love is in trouble with alcohol or drugs, don't wait for things to get better. They won't. Call CareUnit. If you don't call, we can't help.
That old car is worth money. Call Victory Auto Wreckers at 860-2000 for a quote. Victory will buy, no matter what condition your car is in. Victory will tow it away free, and you'll get cash on the spot. Or save money by fixing up your car with used parts. Victory has 7 acres of used parts, starters, transmissions, batteries for all types of cars. Victory Auto Wreckers, 710 East Green in Bensonville near O'Hare, 860-2000.
Swanson Fried Chicken has a surprise for you.
Hey, my favorite fried chicken.
What makes today so special?
Yeah. Swanson lowered their price.
You're pulling my leg.
Surprise, Swanson Fried Chicken.
Same great taste.
New low price.
If this is your idea of a hot breakfast, think about this. In the time it takes to make coffee, you can make hot, buttery pancakes and savory sausages. Great starts breakfasts from Swanson, a real breakfast.
We'll return to the WGN Saturday Night Action Theater in just a moment.
For everyone who loves meat and loves pizza, Pizza Hut introduces our new Meat Lovers Pizza. It's loaded with 6 delicious meats and a blend of cheeses. If it sounds like your kind of pizza, come in and try it soon. Only at Pizza Hut, and only for a limited time.
You're out of
Things
here.
for sure at Meineke.
I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler, and it better be quality. Bud says we're not going to pay a lot, and we appreciate your policy. I refuse to pay a lot for this muffler.
So don't worry. We install quality Everlast mufflers from just $18.93 installed.
I'm not going to pay a lot for this muffler and still get quality.
You're not going to pay a lot for quality at Meineke.
This is a bowl of Fruit Brand cereal. It's vitamin-enriched, cholesterol-free, and high in fiber.
This is a Sara Lee hearty fruit muffin. It too is vitamin-enriched, cholesterol-free, and high in fiber. That's where the similarities end.
Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
Oil Express presents a fast 10 minutes.
Quick yellow and off they go, hopping around the hood. Draining out that dirty oil, my engine feels so good. You can choose the oil to use, any brand or weight. Oil Express, I got the best, my very favorite's Quaker State. Check. Power steering, brake transmission, battery differential. Working and a squirting in those fluids, so essential. Tires, filter, safety check, you think they're finished yet? A smile and a handshake and you're out the door, no sweat. Oil Express.
Oh, your Cadillac is in space 10, Mr. Hall.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cadillac? We're in business 6 months and you're renting Cadillac?
Avis, $45 a day.
Avis, we got a red hot car, we got a red hot deal. $45 a day, rent a Cadillac automobile.
A Cadillac for $45 a day.
And now Avis tries even harder. With roving rapid return, you get your receipt in just seconds.
Avis red hot.
Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman now return in Papillon.